Hi everyone, it's Margaret here. I haven't been crafting lately because my craft room is upside down. I'm cleaning it up and trying to organize it. So the last couple of days I've been running around to various thrift shops, and I've never done a thrift shop haul before, so I thought I would share with you some of the goodies that I picked up. It'll give you an idea of some of the things that I look for. Before I start, I just wanted to mention that I do collect China teacups. I must have close to 180 of them now, running out of room, but doesn't stop me from buying cups if I see them at thrift shops or antique markets, especially if they're a good price. And as you can see, for you ladies who like teacups, this is an Ainsley cup. It's a beautiful cup, and it was $5.99, and I couldn't pass it up for that price. So it's a pretty mint green color, as you can see, and I love teacups, so that's going in the cabinet. That is probably going to break one of these days because it's just bursting with cups. But anyway, I keep buying them. Next thing I have is a wedding dress that I bought at the Goodwill. And as you can see, I've already chopped it, as Val would say. And the appliques are machine stitched, so it's a little bit difficult to get them off. But I've just bulk cut it for now, and then when I have time, usually if I'm watching TV or something, I will take my seam ripper, and I'll just patiently take them apart. But this was a beautiful one. As you can see, it's beautifully beaded. I love this crisscross beading effect here. And as I said, when I have more time, I'll go back and take it all apart. And as you can see, it's got beautiful covered buttons, which I adore. So that's that. And the sleeves are gorgeous. It's all in this crisscross effect, and they're big poofy sleeves. So I'm going to get a lot of use out of that. So that's the wedding dress. Next, I found this gorgeous tablecloth. I've never seen one like this. It's very heavily embroidered. This one's white, and as you can see, it's got a beautiful lace trim all around. And then the body is a very heavy embroidered flower pattern, which is absolutely gorgeous. I just couldn't pass it up. It was a little expensive, but when I see something that I really like and I think it's worth the price, I pick it up. And that's that. Now, I don't know if I'm going to chop it up yet. I may, but for now I'm just going to enjoy it. It's not that I even use tablecloths, but I like to have them on hand. And this one's absolutely beautiful. So that's that one. I also found this tablecloth, more of a vintagey feel to it. And again, it's absolutely beautiful. The work in this is just stunning. From embroidery to appliques to, they have this little netting effect in between the appliques, and I just love it. I love it. It's a shame to cut it up, but at some point I probably will, because I can use that for a lot of the vintage journals and projects that I do. So again, there it is. It's a beautiful one. And that's that one. Now, it's been a good time for doilies. I've been able to find quite a few, actually. We'll start with this one. I love it. It's got a little V effect on the bottom with a little tassel. Very vintagey looking, with a little star in the center. That's that one. This one's a little bit larger. It's very fine thread, beautifully made, and as you can see, it's quite large, and probably more for like a tea table topper. But you can snip out the flowers if you want. Again, I don't have any immediate purpose for this right now, but I like to have them. I like to look at them, and I do take them out once in a while just to feel them. I really love anything that's crocheted, especially with the fine threads. It's really pretty. This is just a little small one. These are quite common. You see them often with a beautiful trimming, and the center is embroidered in a nice creamy color. This one is a round. Again, it's a very fine thread, really pretty. And this is your standard runner doily that you see with the little flowers. And this again is good to snip out and make the crocheted flowers out of this. So it's a nice size runner, as you can see. Again, that's in white, so it'll probably get tea dyed. This one is a more of a darker cream color, so we won't have to dye this one. But as you can see, the trim is great for journal borders, and then the center has the flowers that you can snip out and use to make crocheted flowers. Next one, this one's a little bit unusual, love it. It's again a runner style, but it's kind of, it's narrow, but then every once in a while it has this circular pattern that continues throughout, and then the bottom it has a bigger circle. So you could easily make a journal, a bag, anything out of that. Really pretty. Again, it's in white. I don't normally keep them white. I will eventually stain this. And then there's this one, very pretty. I have actually had these before. And this one again is like a little runner, but very pretty. And it's got the little tassels on the bottom. See that? And that's another one of the same. Got two of those. This one is again, a very fine, I don't know if this is tatting, very fine work on this one. Again, it's white, and I'll probably snip out the flowers and use it for trim as well. Another one of the common runners with the crocheted flowers in the center. These are again good for crocheted flowers on your projects. This one's a pretty one. It's a gorgeous ivory creamy color, subtle, and it's a big one. It's a round shape, but very pretty, soft. And this is similar to the other one I showed you with the embroidery. Again, it's more like an oval runner. It's got the beautiful trim and the embroidery. So that again can be used for a journal page or anything. This is another pretty one. Again, it's very soft, creamy ivory color, and it's got the little raised rosettes in the center. Very pretty. Love that one. This one caught my eye. Very unusual. It's a star, but then it's got all these vintagey dangles. I guess I'll have to press those out to see what they really look like, but I really love it. It's star shape, and then it's got the smaller one. Exactly the same, only smaller. And you can see the little pointed dangles from the star. Very pretty. This one is the darker color, a taupey color. Again, very soft thread crochet. And again, I would probably use that for a page of some kind. That's that one. This one again is another pretty one, a little bit different. It's got the leaf in the center and then a very fine netting all around. So this must have taken the person a long time to make this. So pretty. And then I found these colored ones. Not a big fan of color, but I do have them sometimes when I do certain projects. So that one's the pink, very pretty. That one's the blue. Again, very, it's like, it's oval, a little bit longer. It's that one. Love this one too. Again, it's a beautiful creamy color. It's a runner, it's long, and it's got a gorgeous pattern to it, as you can see. These big leaves, trim all around, and then nice pattern in the center. Love it. And this is some little piece of linen. Really liked it. It's brand new actually. It's all white with the netting trim, and it's a like a linen base, and very pretty. Got little daisies all over it. Don't know what I'll use that one for, but it's could be used in a journal. Love it. There's that one. And then your usual curtains that you find. I love to take these apart and use them for appliques. You can see the flowers, the fans, the leaves. So I'll take that apart and use it for probably a journal. So that's that. And this I found on a vintage tablecloth, and I loved it. Snipped it off right away, and it's a nice heavy trim. I don't know if it's crocheted, but it's just stunning. Got a little tiny bit of a sheen to it, but really pretty. Really pretty. Vintage looking. Well, it is vintage. And then I found this, I'm sure this is from a curtain, but it's a piece of lace, very pretty. You can see that makes a nice nice page for a doily, or for a journal. And this came off of a pillow sham, some beautiful white lace. They're gorgeous for making flowers, so I'll probably stain it, dye it. I've got enough probably to do some with tea or coffee, and another with the avocado skins. So I'll dye them and then just keep them in my craft box, and I'll have it handy when I do something that I need that color. This is another type of thing I was telling you about that I will buy. This was from a lady's top, and as you can see, it's a very soft peachy pink, gorgeous ruffles, and there's two of them, so I've snipped them out, and it's ready to use when I do a next project. Very pretty. And as you know, I love the box pleat, or the pleated trims. This is a lady's blouse or a top, as you can see, and I think I filled my supply for quite some time. There's rows and rows and rows of this trim, so I'll have a steady supply of my favorite trim. So that's that. This is like a heavy linen, I don't know what it is, a shawl, but I love the fringe on it. It's very shabby, very vintage, and so I picked that up. Very beautiful. This trim came off of again, a pillow sham. Pillow sham is gone, but the trim remains. Snipped it off right away. And as you can see, that's very different, unusual. I love it. And that's that one. This one came off of a tablecloth. It was a bit pricey, but I had to have it because it's unique. As you can see, it's a netting kind of a trim, and it's got these little tiny balls on the end. Again, very vintage, very shabby. I love it. And that's that one. So there's lots of that because it, as I said, it was off a vintage tablecloth. That's that one. And the last piece, again, it's like a valance, but I loved it. I'm not a huge fan of blue, but this is kind of pretty. It's got the blue and the green, and it's got the gorgeous trim that I like, and I'll snip that out and use it for journals or any other project I'm working on. So that's that. So that was my thrifting adventure for the last couple days. As I said, I'm itching to get crafting again, but until my room is fixed up, I just can't face the disaster that it is right now. So I'm concentrating on getting rid of some of the really old, unused things that I have. And I always like to have brand new things to put in its place. So thanks for watching, and hope to see you soon. Bye for now.